Yeah. So good morning all, and thank you for joining this session. Uh, let's begin with this session. So about myself, I am Manzar Imam Noori. I have done my BTech and working in analytics, BI and analytics project, handling BI and analytics project, and having extensive, experience in this analytics area across domains. And I will be your trainer for Power BI. So before we, move ahead, before we go ahead, do you have any, like experience in data warehousing, or you are new to data warehousing and new to this analytics area? You are jumping from, totally from different area. So do you have anything in your mind that you have to ask, you want to ask? Okay, no problem. If you don't have anything, then we will just go ahead with our demo. Then you can decide whether this Power BI is the right BI tool for you. You are looking for training, right? So let's go ahead. Okay. Yeah. So agenda we have, right, for this demo. We will showcase what Power BI has as a visualization tool, how it differs from other visualization tool in the market, right? The capabilities of Power BI. Then we'll go for a small demo, right? Where we will show the Power BI, dash report, how we can, what we can do with Power BI. So a small demo on that. Then if you are joining the session, then you have to install Power BI, right? What will be the requirement, system requirement to have Power BI installed in your machine, right? And what will be the course outcome after completion of this course, what you will get, fine? So we'll see, this is the agenda for this demo, right? So now, let's see the capabilities, why you want to choose Power BI. We have many tools in the market, right? Many tools, BI tools, maybe thousands of tools. We may not know of those tools. Even Excel is one of the tool, right? Excel, Microsoft Excel is one of the tool for visualization, analytics. You can do, this is a very powerful tool actually, but we don't consider it as this tool, right? Uh, Fine, but this Power BI is so much in demand and so much this is so famous in the market that, and there is some reason, right, why this is so famous and it is in on the top in the market right now among its peers, right? So why it is so, right? Power BI is one of the, Power BI is the tool. We have another tool also with Microsoft, SSRS and all those things. So Power BI is one of the tool from Microsoft, right, for analytic services. And it has very easy capabilities to create your visualizations, to do the calculations. So that's why, and whatever calculations, whatever activities you perform with other BI tools in a hard way, right? Here in Power BI, you can do all those activities easily. So that's where the difference, right? And we'll see those capabilities. Other thing is Power BI is it's a highly demand and highly paid skill, right? In the market, and you can see in the job market like how where it stands, right? Power BI provides interactive visualizations, though other tools also providing interactive visualizations. Here you in Power BI, you have more intuitive visualizations, and those many of the capabilities are inbuilt capabilities. You don't have to create or work around to get the interactivity. Here it is easily available. Just drag and drop, and all the interactivities are already created as part of the tool, right? So only thing is you have to learn how to use those interactivity things, right? And various uh, skills to get the interactivity correct, right? So all these activities, so you here you have the interactive visualizations for self-service, self-service, business intelligence capabilities are there. So users can create their report and dashboard themselves if they know what means the various tools and capabilities, right? You don't have to learn, you don't have to know any programming language here. So, and the functions, whatever DAX is, right? DAX, which is a function, DAX is data analysis expressions. So those functions are again imported or borrowed from the Excel functions. So whoever has knowledge in Excel, right? Those people will be easily able to learn Power BI uh, and use the same functions, reuse the same functions, similar functions. Fine. Only thing is here you will be having some differences. So, but if you know if you know the Excel functions, so it will be easy for you to learn Power BI also. So that's easy. It is, right. So here you can see the various capabilities it has. It has connectivities. Power BI can connect to almost all the data sources, right? From flat files, the cloud services, the cubes, and all those things. Fine. It has the tools to share dashboard instantly, to share your report, right? With share and collaborations. So it has also Power BI has tools, desktop tools, and uh, the service tools. Okay, cloud services also it has, and desktop tools also it has. So with the cloud services, you can instantly share your dashboard. Okay, it is powerful because it's a set of functions, easy capabilities to get the complex things, right? It has inbuilt drill down functionality. Okay, you don't have to create a cube separately. Unlike in other tools, many tools, you have to create a tool for create a cube first to get the drill down, drill up, capabilities. But here you don't have to do that. It is inbuilt capability, and you can create the hierarchy very easily. Okay, in this tool, Power BI tool. Then you have the secure report publishing. It supports advanced services. Fine. So data experts and schedule data refresh. So all these things we will have. Apart from these, right? Apart from these, which is not mentioned, is also we can clean, we can perform pre-process the data. If we have some junk data some we have to clean some data, right? The format is not good. So all those capabilities we can do in this tool itself. We don't have to go, we don't have to process, or we don't have to clean our data in the data warehouse, though we have to have our data first prepared in data warehouse. But we can also more cleaning we can do in this tool, okay, which is a powerful capabilities which is not available in all the tools. Many of the tools it is not available. It is the pre-processing or cleaning the data is available as a separate tool in many of the other BI and visualization tools. And yeah, and why do we use Power BI? So ultimate ultimate goal is to get the insight, right? Get the insight from our data. Fine. So that insight or that insight we want to get our from our underlying data, raw data, right? And for that we have to create the report, we have to create the visualization, and those visualizations are easily here we can create easily with this tool. Fine. So ultimately, whatever tool, visualization tool, okay, or business intelligence tool you use, the ultimate aim is to get insights to improve your business. That is the ultimate aim, ultimate goal, right? So, and for only for getting insight, okay, getting the report, right? You are performing all other activities like creating calculations, getting data, preparing your data. So all of those activities you are performing only for getting insight at the end, right? And here all of those activities, underlying activities, are done very easily. So you don't have to give much time to, to prepare your data, to prepare the visualization, to prepare the interactivity, to do navigation from one page to another page. So all those things are done very easily here. You don't have to give much time. What you have to do here mostly is to analyze your data, how you can get better insight. So that is the only thing. Here you have to give more time, right? But in other tools, you have to, invest much of your time also in getting your data right. Fine. So that's fine. Uh, like here, this powerful tool to discover patterns and do exploratory, analysis for machine learning modeling. So all of the patterns and all these things. Again, we said like insight, getting insight. So here with this tool, using various techniques, right? You are trying to get the pattern, discover the pattern, and if you aspire for the machine learning activities, machine learning, right, modeling, then you can do with this tool exploratory analysis also. So exploratory analysis in the sense you are analyzing your data for preparing your data for machine learning model, for test data for this data, right? So for training data, you have to first explore your data. You have to prepare your data first. Then you can do apply a machine learning model on that data. So that you can do with this tool. Okay. So do you have any question till now? Any question? Anyone? No? Fine. Okay. Okay. So next thing is now we can see like where it stands, this Power BI, right, as a tool among its peers. So all of these are BI tools. Okay, all of these are visualization tools, business intelligence and visualization tools, right? So where it stands, you can see this is the leaders quadrant. Okay, this is the leaders quadrant. So you can see Power BI is at the top in the leaders quadrant. So among all of these tools in the market, right, Power BI is at the top. And then you have Tableau. Okay. Then you have Click. thought spot, right? So these tools are the leaders in the leaders quadrant, right? In Magic Quadrant, you have these tools in the market, right? Here at the top. In this was in 2020, and I have 2022 report, and again here you can see in 2022, Power BI is at the top. Then you have Tableau, right? Then you have Click. So all of these tools, see, you can see that Power BI is, remaining at the top spot for last few years. That means how powerful, how popular this tool is, right? Even the Tableau, you can see how these tools are, at the top for longer time, for many years. Okay, and you can all you may know how these tools are, how demanding these tools are in the market. You may if you have searched, this visualization and BI jobs in the Naukri sites, so you may have already know that what how demanding these tools are. Okay, so apart from that, we will just go to the next part. Okay, before that, do you have any question? No. So I don't hear anyone. Okay. So the next thing is like why to choose Power BI from TechNest Academy. Okay. So we are providing, Power BI course from scratch to advanced. So from scratch to advanced, in the sense, all the tool capabilities, all the functions in the tool, right? We will cover everything one by one. So you will know all the tool capability. You will know also the advanced functions. Okay, you will know, we will also teach the Power BI service, how you can publish to Power BI service, or what we can do in the Power BI service, right? So creating dashboard in Power BI service. So all of this, sharing report, and also the mobile, version of the report, how you can create the report in the mobile version, right? For mobile versions and all. So all those things we will cover. Okay, from scratch to advanced, though you may know that this course is costlier in the market, but we don't charge much. Okay, so what is the difference between Power BI and advanced Excel? Okay, uh fine. Okay, Alauddin maybe. Yeah. Difference between Power BI and advanced Excel, you will see that in Power BI, you can get everything very easily, drag and drop capabilities. Okay. In advanced Excel, you have to write your functions, you have to do, in a hardware. So that's but the capabilities, many capabilities, Power Pivot and everything you have in advanced Excel. Here in Power BI, you have Power Query Editor functions, functionality wise, many of the functions, almost 90% of the functions, maybe you will get in advanced Excel. Okay. Maybe 100% you may also get, because both of these, right? Power BI gets all of these functions from the Excel, engines, all those engines, right? Whatever Microsoft is already using. So, so if I say that in even all of the tools in the world, right? Whatever tools it may be, so all the tools will be using the similar function. Not only thing is, it may have the different names of the functions, but every all the activities it will perform will be same. So all here, like in this case, in case of Power BI, we have the functions, and the name of the functions are DAX. That is data analysis expression. But the same function, right? In other tools, it may be called as function. Okay. Fine. So the cost, right? The cost will be shared, and this is very minimal. So you should not worry about the cost, because in whatever charges in the market, right? We don't charge much that much. We charge compared to all those in the market, we charge very less. So as we said, so this cost and everything will be shared, and this is already shared in the uh, group, right? The group description you can see. So those things will not discuss. Okay, you can just check that. And this is very as we are saying that this is very pocket friendly, so everyone can afford, even the student and anyone can afford. Okay, this cost. So this is not much. Yeah,
So,
fine. And this is,
are you covering any use cases,
yeah,
or only
usually
or only you are covering the what this tool is doing? Where
no, no, no.
exactly we are using in the real time? That is my
Correct.
concern.
Yeah, so we'll be covering the one of the manufacturing, data. We will be covering one of the manufacturing project. Okay, and that is a sample data provided by Microsoft. So you may already know that Adventure Works, right? Adventure Works Cycle. This is a manufacturing company. Okay, and this is not actual company. This is manufacturing company, and the data is like actual company data. Okay, so we'll be covering that scenario, all of like how to use, how to create dashboard out of that data, and the scenario for the manufacturing company. Okay, and apart from that, we'll have some individual data sets for assignment and all those things. So we'll have different data sets. So any question on that?
Could you please describe yourself, please? What's your experience on the Power BI and all that?
So I have around more than 11 years experience in
Okay.
analytics. Okay, so in Power BI around 5 years experience, Power BI and Tableau. So in overall analytics, I have more than 11 years. Okay,
Okay. Yep. So
fine.
let
Hmm.
me explain you myself. I have a more than 10 years experience and I
Okay,
work on the database side, right? So basically Power BI is very new for me actually.
okay.
So one of my project requirement is for the Power BI. So
Huh.
means I'm handling a team actually.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I
same.
just want to know the Power BI how it work and all that because I am interacting with the client. So sometimes they ask we want this dashboard and all that. So
Okay, okay.
certain terms I am not able to understand what exactly.
Okay, okay, great. Okay, no problem. Yeah.
So
So in
at least my
like,
fundamental is clear, right? I just want to know.
correct. Fine. Haha. So what is like what domain you are working on?
See, currently I'm working for the banking domain. I work for the product-based company also, right? So currently I'm working for the Morgan Stanley.
Okay, okay, great. Okay. So yeah, fine. So banking domain you're working on, that's great. Okay. So we have some data set, okay, in in insurance also. So we will, do what we will do. So what you can do also, that you can give us some scenario, okay, that you at the end of this course, you want to create this kind of dashboard, okay. You can give us some scenario, because we have what we have now. We have data set for everyone in this course. Okay, and that is manufacturing data and easy to understand for everyone. Okay, because this is some kind of company which is many people will know that selling bicycles, selling bikes, and manufacturing bikes, right? And the different set like geographical regions and all these things. So in banking domain, you have again a different set of data, right? So that's fine. You can do one thing. You can just set your goal. Okay, I want to create such kind of dashboard, and as you are experienced and you are handling your team, so you may have to also interact with client and brief your work, right? So that's okay, good, right? You can achieve all of those things. So in Power
Okay.
BI, you this is already you are in data, right? Data side, you are working in data side, so you'll know everything, and
Yeah.
you will be easily picking these things. Okay,
So
and
just
you
want to
can.
know that, just want to know one question, right? See,
Hmm.
after your training, right, how many years of experience I can put in the Power?
Okay, how many years of experience?
I can
So,
put it. I can
hmm.
show that,
So
okay, previously I worked for 2 years in the Power BI and like that.
it depends again on your practice. Like if you are trying to, you with your data set, right? See,
Mm-hmm.
ultimately, even if you are completing, you already know your data, so you will know that what you want to show with your data, what kind of visualizations what kind of dashboard you want to create your data. So if you are using your data to create some, dashboard and properly using all of your data, maybe, so you can even put 5 6 years experience. So
No, no,
ultimately you will be
no,
doing
no,
earlier.
no, no. No, my
Hmm.
question is, we assume that the person who don't know anything, who is from new to this field, right?
Ha,
And
ha, ha.
so he join your course, right? Now,
Hmm, hmm.
whatever the manufacturing project you are showing, that dashboard is going to show that he's worked in the previous company, something
Ha,
like that way.
ha. Hmm, hmm.
So how much experience he can show?
Yeah, you can,
2 years?
1.5 year around.
Yep.
You can go with 2 years also.
1.5 years. Okay, fine.
Hmm.
I got
So
it.
correct. Okay. Fine.
Your good
Fine.
name, please. Your good name, please.
My name is Manjar Imam.
Sorry.
Manzar Imam Nuri.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Any more question? Okay. Fine.
Yeah, I just want to ask a question. Sorry.
Sure. Sure.
Yes. So, I wanted to find out. So meaning this section, this demo section is free for
Yes.
to. Okay. So when do for the mastery class? So when does the mastery class start?
It starts from tomorrow. Same time.
Okay. So meaning you would have to make the payment before the start of the class.
Correct.
Okay. And because I saw on your payment section that I don't see payment information for Canada. I only see
Okay.
zero. Yeah,
Okay.
so I out that one. I can
So I
add.
think we have just two payment option. One is for Indian and one is for in USD. So these two payment option, I think you would be able to see that. Uh, uh, Maybe, yeah, we can talk on that later.
On that. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
So apart from that, any question apart from the payment, apart from
So
on
it's a
this?
30 hours, right?
Yeah, around 30 hours.
So every day 1 hour, right? 7 to 8.
Correct.
And if I may ask, how long is the class for? And I don't see the payment information. I don't know what the cost is actually because I can't see that on the group text message.
Okay. Yeah, it is in the group description. So we'll share it again. Okay, we'll share the payment description, payment details again. And
Okay.
yeah, fine.
And how long is the class for?
This class is for 30 hours around. And each session will be for 1 hour from 7 to 8 this time. 7 to 8 IST hours.
Okay. And it looked like it's going to be clashing with the SQL class. Is there a workaround with the timing for both class, or is it? I think you're the one taking the SQL class as well, right? Aren't you?
Okay, at this time, SQL class, I am not sure about that. We have to check. And we have two sessions right now going on for Power BI. One is from 7 to 8, another one is 8:10 to 9. Okay, after that. So these two timings we have currently. So apart from that, we don't have any session. Okay, but if you have any clash with the other session, other classes, right, SQL classes or Python classes, then you may choose your timing. You may choose your batch, later, maybe also. If you already have joined some other classes, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Apart from these two sessions, we don't have any for right now, and also the other classes, right? This is already on the halfway. So yeah, we can. You can just work through your timing. If it work best, then join this timing, or you can opt for later.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So let's move ahead.
Are you in
Then,
LinkedIn? Are you present in LinkedIn?
sorry, Haya.
Okay.
So details are already shared. Okay. You can just see. So let's go ahead with this demo and check. Okay, what we have in Power BI. We'll see also a small demo, right? So as we discussed that complete one project will create with the manufacturing data, right, from scratch, and then we'll also share assignment not after each session, but after some logical point, maybe after completing a set of tools, right? We'll provide assignment like that, and at the end, you will end up creating many dashboard. So yeah, so that will do with assignment, and assignment will be shared after each logical point. Fine. And now let's see a small demo on the Power BI capabilities, right? So all of
Sorry to
these,
interrupt, right? Whether we require any software installation for this?
yeah, only Power BI,
Are you
yeah, Power
providing?
BI, yes,
It's a free or we can only for trial
free,
version?
free. Power BI desktop is free, so you can install it, and we'll see that also. Like we have that also planned. Like what are the prerequisites for Power BI, right? So
Because
we'll also see.
because in the company freeware they are using the license. So any difference between them? So some feature we can't go through that because it is a free version,
So
right? In the license only.
yeah, yeah, the license is again a different, things like per user license. We have per, enterprise license and all those things, right? So that is again for different region. But the Power BI desktop has all the capabilities, everything you have. Only in case of Power BI service, while you are trying to, while you will be using Power BI service, there you need license, pro license. You have advanced license, right? So all those license you have. So while you are, sharing, publishing your report from desktop to services, right? So even for 1 month, you have the pro license free trial version. So with this, training, we will work with the free trial license, okay, for you people.
Okay.
Then you can use, yeah, you can use the Power BI service for free for 1 month, more than 1 month, maybe, okay, and that you can do without any cost. Okay. All the capabilities, whether it is licensed or pro, but the desktop capabilities will remain same. There's no difference.
Okay.
The
Okay.
desktop capabilities. Okay. Yeah. So let's see this small demo we have. Okay. And apart from that, this is the requirement. Okay. The system requirement we'll be seeing. Let's see. So this is one of the Power BI, desktop. Okay, one of the Power BI report. Okay, you will be able to create after this session. After the completion of this session. Fine. So you can see right here. I have just this is just like a page, web page like things I have created, right? So with Power BI, you will be able to create, very easily, you will be able to create all of these, visualizations, all of these, and this will not take much time. So again, why I'm repeating that, see, most of the work, whatever we do, right, in visualization side or the analysis side, right, business intelligence side, we do for, getting some insight. So we should give more time on getting the insight, analyzing the insight, right? Not on building the visualizations. So Power BI has that capability that you have to give less time to build the visualization and more time on getting the data right. Okay. So that's what Power BI gives you. And that's why it is so powerful that all of these capabilities, all of these things you can just get very easily. You don't have to give much time to get all of these capabilities. Fine. So these various visualizations you will be able to get so quickly, and it will not take much time, right? And yeah, and the other capabilities, right? Like here, the navigation capabilities, you can see that I can just create these like page-like things, right? Hide, show, I can move from one page to another page, right? Using these. So all of these capabilities, here you can see that these navigation capabilities we have very easily, we can create all of these capabilities, right? So apart from that, see here this page, I can just go from this page and click here, right? And go to another page. And this can be done very easily, right? And these are not, some complex things. Whatever we can do it, this in Power BI very easily, fine. So a small demo like how we can create these, these charts, maps, and all these things. These are again very small and very easily we can achieve these things. Right here, you can see the various capabilities again that we can go from. Here you can see this is order analysis page, right? From here, okay, just a second. Okay, the sales analysis, from the sales analysis page. So we just want to go to, drill through, and this drill through, drill down, drill up. These capabilities are easily done. Okay, easily available. So here you can see now that we have something, and these we have applied filters and all these things. So this can be also clear easily. We can toggle between different pages, different visualizations, just, and all of these capabilities you can create. You can get all of these capabilities very, very easily. You don't have to give, and you can see, right, how powerful this is, and the same capabilities in other tools. Okay, I have used various tools, right? And I know that how easy and powerful this tool is compared to many other tools. Okay, and that's why this is very, very popular in the market. That we get all of these capabilities very easily and very quickly. Fine. Yeah. These will be the various things, and you will be able to create. You will be able to get your dashboard created like this. Okay, and you will be able to do it yourself, not with my help. Okay, with yourself only, you will be able to at the end of the session, you will not need my help to get all of these things. Okay, and yeah, and underlying things. So the very important things in Power BI is DAX, right? The expressions. Again, this is very hyped word. Fine. This is a hyped word, and people often fear about hearing this word DAX. Okay, but you have always used this DAX, and you have used this DAX in many form, in with many other tools, and that is called all those DAX are called in other tools functions. Okay, whether it is ETL tools you use with data transfer and all those things, whether it is Excel tool, right? So on all other tools, you use these functions, which is called DAX in Power BI, and you will know that how powerful DAX is to get all of the other capabilities, whatever we use in Excel or whatever we use in SQL, right? To get the data right, to get the data in particular format with SQL and all those other tools. So, and the same thing you can get here in Power BI very easily with the use of DAX functions. Okay. Again, these are functions, right? Data analysis expressions. So those are again functions for various purpose. So those data analysis expressions we have for aggregation methods, right? For aggregating data, for filtering data. Then we have, in finance domain, we have the DAX created finance, and it is similar to the Excel, right? Here in Excel, you have all the functions in group, different group, right? And as you know that Power BI has borrowed all of its function, from Excel. So you will be seeing an analogy between Excel and Power BI, okay, functions, Power BI DAX and Excel functions, fine. So we'll learn all of those things during our training sessions, fine. And yeah, so these will be the capabilities, and you will have many more capabilities apart from this, fine. And yeah, you will know all of those things from scratch to advanced. So yeah, that's what we have in this Power BI desktop dashboard. And apart from this Power BI desktop, various functions, right? Here you have all these functions. So all of these and we'll cover each and every functions from here. So whatever functions we have, each and every function we'll cover, fine, during our sessions. Okay. And apart from that,
For this, any SQL background is required or nothing
no,
is required?
SQL background is not required, but if you are working in complex projects, data warehousing project where you have underlying data, coming to your data warehouse, right? So you should automatically know the SQL if you are already working in the data warehouse. Otherwise, there is no SQL knowledge required, because you can work with your data in different, from different sources, from flat files, and we'll be using our flat files, okay, here. So you can, and the data you can get from flat files is same as here. We will be importing our data into, here, like you can see, the data we will be importing into Power BI, right? From flat files. So same thing you can also get from the databases, right? You can import your data inside this. So it will work as the same, work same as the flat files, this data. So there is no difference in that. Only thing is for connectivity, different connectivity, right? With the different tools, different databases, cloud services, web services, all of those things. Yeah, only these different connectivities you have to know if you are working on different many other sources, fine. And you will be here, you will be able to get your data from various sources, many sources, almost, and you don't need to know the SQL to use Power BI. Okay. Yeah, there's no prerequisites as such.
So the person who work on the Power BI and the
Hmm.
coming project is in Tableau, he is comfortable to do, right? Some R&D he can do and he can do that, right?
Okay, Tableau is again different. It has again different set of tools. Okay, it ultimately it works same, right? Ultimately, the final goal is to do the same thing, analysis, right, and getting insight. But the working and the UI, the various tool set in Tableau is different.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So it's not like the Power BI. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's fine. We'll just see the next thing. Do you have any question on the capabilities? Okay, fine. So now let's see the requirements of if you are joining this session, fine. So you have to install the Power BI desktop, okay, and you must have you must have Windows, either it should be Windows more than Windows 8.1, or nowadays I think all of us will be having Windows 10 or above, right? So OS, so all this Windows Server you may have also. You need to have minimum requirement is Windows 8.1. Okay. Uh, and then we need to also have Microsoft Edge or Internet Explorer 11 or later version. Yes, you can always not only SQL, you can use many databases, not only SQL Server or not only Oracle. You have almost connectivity to all of the databases, okay, in Power BI. So you can use any of the databases and use SQL. Okay, fine. So if you are saying that SQL query, right? So not exactly the SQL query here, but the connectivity with the SQL you will be able to do. Databases you will be able to. Without Gmail, how create my ID in Power BI? Acha. Oh, fine. Gaurav, yeah. So we'll see that. So for now, you don't need any ID. Okay, you don't need any ID to get the Power BI desktop. So Power BI desktop is free for everyone. Okay, you can just go to Power BI site, Microsoft Power BI site. Okay, Microsoft site, and get the Power BI desktop installed without any cost, or without creating any ID and all these things. Okay. You don't need anything here. Just you have to download it. Fine. Yeah. So these you need to have 64-bit or these processors, and you must have 4 GB around. I will recommend 4 GB RAM. Okay, more than that, right? And nowadays all the machines comes with more than 4 GB RAM, right? So most of us will be having already. So this should not be any issue maybe. And yeah, these are minimum requirements, and you can download the Power BI desktop directly from the Power BI Microsoft site, Power BI site, right? You can get it downloaded from there. So it should be easy. So do you have any question? What you can do? I will just say that you can go to this site, Microsoft Power BI. Power BI download. So you can go to this site, fine, and or Power BI download. Go to Microsoft site, okay, or you can see here. Go to download, Microsoft download. You can directly go. You can just search and go to this site, and here you will see the direct download option. So you don't have to do anything much here. Go for trial version, or you can see here Microsoft Power BI Desktop and this download option and advanced download option. You can go to this place, advanced download option or download option. I have just clicked the advanced download option, and here already I have it. And here you can see this language. You can select the language, whatever language you have, you want to, and download it. And you have here the minimum requirements also available. All of these details are available, so you can do it easily without any without providing any information. Okay. So, yeah, any question?
Do we have weekend batch?
No, we don't have weekend for Power BI. We have weekend for only Tableau for now, but not Power BI. Power BI
And
classes we have in the morning
Uh,
only, 7 to 8, 7 to 9. Yeah.
it's gonna be Monday to Friday, is it?
Yeah, Monday to Friday, and Wednesday there is no session. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. So, any question?
Please, if you don't mind sharing the payment information again, especially for some of us who are not Indian, to be able to make payment.
Yeah. We'll share that. Without that, we'll not run our session, right? Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Fine. So after completion of this course, as we have discussed, that you will be able to create the interactive dashboards and visualizations. All of those capabilities we have seen, right? We'll be able to create the dashboards, right? Concept behind dashboard creation. Then we'll be able to use the DAXs, right? All of the DAX functions. So DAX again from different, all of the DAXs are grouped in many groups, right? So from all of the groups, we will be using the DAXs. And after, if you are already working on the data warehousing project, so you will know many of the functions already. But the usage as in terms of DAX, you will know here, fine. And applying the skill to get insights, to gain insights, right? So you will be able to do that. And here, if you are a aspirant for data scientist, right? If you are aspirant for data scientist, you will be able to perform the exploratory analysis on your data. Okay. And you can think in that direction. So yeah, that's all we have for this session, and we'll be sharing the other information, payment information, and if you have any queries, we'll be sharing, we'll be replying on that, right? So if you have any question, anything, right, we can just go ahead with that. Otherwise, we can wrap up the session.
Yeah, I have a question. I remember you said the Power BI class is in 2 sections. Is that you said it's 7 a.m. and you have another one in 9 a.m. 9 a.m.
No, the other session is just after the first session, maybe. So now we have 7 to 8, right? After that, we have the another session.
Which is 8 to 9.
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all we have. And if you have any question, you can post in our group chat, right? And we will try to answer that. And yeah, so let me know your thought if you have any other question, or we'll share our payment details, and classes will start from tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. And thank you for joining. That's all we have.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.